Okay, top of the morning to you guys. I guess what I'm going to start this off with is 100%. 1% has pretty much complete control over everything. Everything, not everybody, everything. Everybody falls under that, but not everyone is controlled by that 1%. However, all their financial necessities, things and stuff to that effect, all their stuff, like stuff to use for your stuff, and the stuff that you go get to have more stuff, and place to put that stuff, eat that stuff. 1% have total rule. 4% political puppets. You guys are upset with Trump and all these Muellers and Ryans, and these cats are not important. These cats are fall guys, puppets. Those are the 4% puppets that make it easy for the 1% to do what they do. Okay? 90%. 1%, 4%, that's 5%. 90, the other 90, another 90%, dead asleep. Totally asleep. Watching the Knicks play basketball, the Giants pat each other on the butts. Yeah, the Yankees, Astros, NFL. Yes. 90% are dead asleep, and most of it has to do with the entertainment industry and the education system and the economic system and the judicial system. So 1% have it all. Yeah. 4% are politically puppetized. The other 90% are dead asleep. The remaining 3 to 5% are people like myself who have researched and lived and experienced and have the information to try to wake some of you dead asses up. You'll never escape the delusions they create. The greatest illusion, one of the greatest illusions they created was money. And money was created so man can control man. And the money's not the root of all evil. It's the things that man, who is under control by that money, who is in need of that money, the things he'll do to get that money. It's an illusion. Just as the delusion of race. Some people are under the delusion of race. You'll never escape the delusion until you decide to do so. It's really up to you. The first thing you have to do is recognize there's no such thing as race. It's a social construct. There's no scientifically recognized component of human beings that would point to him and say, he is Asian. Scientific. I'm not talking about what you see, not scientific. There's no scientific component that would point to that man and say he is Austrian or Caucasian or African or American. You cannot take a blood sample of any male, female, and tell them, scientifically tell them, without ever seeing them, what they are. No. Well, if you notice race, between me and you, race is just a cultural psychosis. And people get upset when someone steps on that flag or burns that flag, when that flag represents nothing to nobody except the 1% who benefit from it. Those bombs bursting in air, yeah. Think about the kids and the children from so many other countries before our ancestors, not because my skin's dark, our ancestors, they're all our ancestors. We all have the same ancestors, except the fact that some of us are genetically engineered species and we have that Neanderthal gene in us. Okay? That's why my skin won't absorb God's sun, because mankind has played with my genes. So, I have some of that gene also. You see the green eyes? Comes from a weak pineal gland. I'm fortunate that my pineal gland functions. Had my pineal gland not functioned, I'd have no hue for you to view. And that sun would not be absorbed by my skin. My hair would not defy gravity. There's no spray in my hair. My hair is standing up on its own. I don't need sprays and all that. That is because the components in my body. There's carbon. Carbon comes from the pineal gland to the skin. It doesn't come from outside. You don't get dark from the outside. You get dark from the inside. It protects you. The color of your skin, the hue of your skin comes from within. Back to the flag. Yeah. I seen a post and the kid was standing on the flag and one was giving the middle finger. It's okay, because look past your insult, because there's no result from your insult, and ask yourself, why are you insulted? You've been oppressed by the leaders of this country all your life. You don't understand why that child is standing on that flag. That child knows more about the poison of this country than you do, because you're blinded by it. You're in the storm. You cannot see what's going on because you're in the storm, the field of the storm. But they come from having had a storm created. They're not refugees. They're prisoners of war, because countries like this and Israel and others decided to bomb them and bomb them in order to control them, to scare them and place fear in them, because they would not give in to their desire to have central banks and westernize their country, their culture. Yeah. If you really want to know what that flag stands for, it stands for sending young men to the military to die, and when they come back, taking everything away from them and giving them no place to sit, no shelter, no room. Yeah, you're going to complain about everything they tell you to complain, but you're not going to do any research on your own. And the sad thing is, you have a smartphone that's smarter than you. Yeah, I'm part of that 5% that's trying to wake your dead ass up. Zombies, apocalypse. You're going to watch The Walking Dead because it makes you comfortable with who you are or think you are. But you're not a zombie. You just behave like one. You're not a zombie. You've just been conditioned to be one and think like one. You're not a zombie. You're a spirit having a human experience. I don't care if you think you're black, white, blue, green. It's all a social construct. No different from if her eyes are blue and hers are gray. Doesn't make you different. But you look at skin and anything you can vision and make the wrong decision. Don't you know, no choice is still a choice? Stop letting others make your choice for you. Stop letting others pick your heroes. I stopped making these videos for a while because most of you don't get the gist anyway. You want to watch a football game with grown men with tights pat each other on the ass. You want to watch a golf game where grown-ass men play marbles with sticks, hitting a ball, chasing after it, don't need to hit it again. Arrogant, elitist sport for those who have nothing better to do with their bodies. Well, actually, probably can't do much if you see them, but that's my shit. Don't pay me no mind. You guys enjoy your day. I'm not trying to be mean, but I do mean to be what I'm trying to be. So you take that, hold that, and that's that. Get a book. Lulu.com. Glenn's Politics. Expect interruptions. Google it. You guys have a nice day.